Hiya, so welcome back if you watched the other video, otherwise hello I guess. Just going to quickly show you around some of the equipment because I know the last video I did didn't actually show a lot of the equipment itself. It's, as one comment said, just a lot of uncomfortable close-up of my mug. So I just thought I'd show you a little bit about actually what the equipment is, some positives and negatives of it, and there'll be links as well in the descriptions if you're interested in buying it from anywhere. It's definitely not an ad because I've had to pay for this stuff, unfortunately. So yeah, just here we go, just running through it. So starting with the rack itself, then obviously as I mentioned on the previous video, it's got a Smith machine attached to it. It just simple hooks into here, all the way up and down, twist lock. The bar itself is very light. There's not much resistance on the pads inside the holes, which is quite nice. It's also got down here. It's got some safety stoppers as well that you can lock in at a certain point, so the Smith won't go past here, which is nice. On the rack here, you've got adjustable clips. They're quite strong. Apparently they're rated quite highly. It's quite thick steel on it, and rubber bounce protection as well. But really simple. They just slot in, slide down, and they don't really go very fast. And they're pretty solid. Down here you'll see there's a slightly longer one as well. I won't get it off because the bar is attached, but this one's about a foot long. So it's kind of a safety bar as well, but I just use it mainly as a second racking point. If I take this off for a sec, just so I can show this. Up here you've got cables. I'll bring it back down into shot, there you go. Cable attachment, which is works really nice. So it's just, as you can see behind, attached to the free-loading plate section at the back. There it is. Initially when I first set it up it was a little bit stiff, but now it's been used a bit more, it's loosened up, it's freed up a lot more. One thing I've noticed, you have to stack evenly on it because obviously it's two-sided. If not, you get a little bit more resistance on one side, so it makes it slightly harder to pull. But once you know that, it's not a big deal, you just stack them differently. It came with slightly longer chains as well if you fancy extending for some reason. Came with these grips. I had then bought a sport standard rope, internet, really cheap. 20k chains, just spins onto a bar and locks in place. Strap them onto the edge of the bar, and obviously the further off the ground you get them, the more of the chain is lifted up. And so obviously the more of the chain that's off the ground, the higher the weight. So you get this kind of increasing resistance as the more you lift off the ground. So up here we've got a variety of different grips. You've got a straight grip, obviously you've got a straight grip this way, an angled in grip, and a close grip as well. See, my ceiling's not that much higher than my rack. I tend to only go kind of parallel with it, so stopping at like a right angle, and then it's absolutely fine, rather than going full above. So, and obviously you've got the wide grips as well, if you need them. Obviously at the back there's storage hooks as well, which are quite nice, work quite well. And obviously around here we've got some plate storage on the back, on both sides. You've got 4 and 4, so you've got a nice 8 storage. So down here, this bar itself is by a company called Primal Strength. It's a 20k bar. The grip feels lovely. It's also got like a non-slip, kind of like a ribbed texture all across here, which I've noticed the plates don't swing off a lot, even if you're on a slight angle with no clips on the edge, they don't glide off. So it's quite nice, it's quite safe. It comes in also a load of different colours. I think it's like black, blue, yellow, red, green. So here's the matching bench that goes with the rack. So it's again Capsule Sports. It's got a good thickness to it, good amount of padding. I think it's about 3 inches. On the lower seat it's just a pin adjustment. So it's either there's four different settings, all the way down to flat. On the back, if you can see, on the back, there's underneath here there's a little catch. Very flat, so where there's a variety of different inclines. Wheels on the back, grab handle on the front, for easy movement. So rolls nicely. Very, very light, actually, very light to move around. So these are the adjustable dumbbells. Men's Health is the manufacturer. And the problem is, I won't talk too much about them, these in particular, because I don't believe they sell these anymore. But these go up to 40 kilograms with a spin wheel, and obviously as you change the values, then obviously it pulls more of the plates out, or less of the plates out, depending on what you choose. If you're used to using fixed dumbbells, rubber plate ones, then they feel different. You can't drop them, because if you drop them, they haven't got the same rigidity of obviously a fixed dumbbell. And they're also quite wide, so I'll show you around the edge. They are wide. That's just the bar on its own is very wide. And so obviously if you're doing certain types of presses, and depending on your body size, then it means you have to account for the extra width of these. But as you can see, when you use them, if you switch them around, it will just pull up a particular amount of plates according to what the weight is. Like that, there you go. So as you can see, it just pulls off more plates. So next up we've got this, the pull-up dip station. Again, it's by Men's Health. Strong enough for what you need to do. It's not particularly heavy, so I don't know what the weight capacity is on it. Great for stuff like leg raises, knee raises. Obviously you've got dips on the side, back of it as well. Really should be doing it the other way around. But yeah, it's got wide arm, close internal, flat as well, grip types. Yeah, press ups, hooks on there. I bought this separately. It still didn't come with it. It's just a landmine attachment. Just any old attachment. It just hooks on and brackets down like that. Just hooks on. Excuse the dirty floor. So, lastly, the old favourite, punch bag. By Everlast, this one. It has, if you notice, yeah, it's got its own straps. Haven't taken them off yet because I prefer a chain. Prefer a chain grip to the strap grips, because they tend to break on a lot of them. Bracket came with it. What I've done is I've made a piece of board here, a bit of wood, and strapped it across the rafters, because I didn't, obviously you don't want to just put it straight through, because it's quite heavy and it will take a pounding. So it's strapped across a number of rafters to keep the weight distributed. Yeah, it's a nice solid bag. It's got some weight. I think it's about 20k bag. Not a super heavy bag, but it's good for kind of all sorts of work. And it's got a nice height. But yeah, that's it really. So that's most of the stuff in here. There will be more stuff coming soon when I can be bothered and when I can buy stuff. But for the most part, as long as there's a squat rack, a bar, some dumbbells, and a bench, you've pretty much got everything you need. For me, this is absolutely perfect. Thanks for watching. And remember, greatness is within.